This is Mercedes-Benz World Racing from the early 2000s, an era when seemingly every single automobile manufacturer had their own racing game, most of which were of questionable quality. However, unlike most of its contemporaries, World Racing was actually a decent game. It was also something of a pioneer in the simcade genre, with handling and physics that were close enough to reality but still manageable with a keyboard or gamepad. World Racing always had a lively modding scene, with a varied selection of vehicles on offer, such as this pearlescent Audi. Having recently rediscovered the game, I decided to try my hand at creating my own car for this classic title. As one might expect for a game of this age, the fan-made modding tools sit firmly in the legacy category. Although very much still fit for purpose, these programs are unmistakably products of the Windows XP era, with functional looking interfaces and limited documentation. After 2 full days of work with these ancient tools, I was able to kitbash my first car mod for World Racing. A generic royalty-free hatchback from Sketchfab was used as a base mesh for the exterior, and a long since abandoned Honda Saloon mod was chosen to form the basis of the in-car view. And here is the finished product, the unimaginatively titled Custom Hatchback, fully drivable in-game with 3 distinct trim levels. This entry-level family trim features 2-tone electric blue paint created as a custom texture. As for the interior, I textured it in a low-rent style with cheap-looking materials, a basic analog dashboard, manual aircon, and a small infotainment screen. I configured the car's stats to represent a 900 kilo city car with a 1 litre engine producing around 70 horsepower. Of course it's front-wheel drive, with a suspension setup similar to that of a Mercedes A-Class, and suffers from noticeable understeer. This trim level is designed to compete in the early championships of World Racing's campaign mode, where opponents are generally family cars. This Grand trim model is painted black with extra shiny alloy wheels. The interior's been retextured with an Alcantara-look dash that houses stylish instruments, automatic aircon controls, and a large infotainment screen. Leather wraps the seats, headlining, and steering wheel. Although the car still weighs 900 kilos, power has been adjusted to bring it in line with some of the game's faster non-AMG saloons. This Grand trim is still front-wheel drive with a largely unchanged suspension setup, and although much quicker in a straight line, it continues to understeer when pushed in the corners. This model is designed to compete in the early to mid stage of the game's campaign. This active trim with bright red 2-tone paint and darkened alloys is the sports model. Although cheaper materials return to the Active's interior, the more sophisticated controls and infotainment are carried over from the Grand. Specific to the Active are sporty red dash instruments, racing-inspired pedals, red cloth seats, and matching headlining. Performance has been configured to match some of the more family-oriented AMG cars, and the addition of all-wheel drive allows for more grip, with playful oversteer in the corners. This Active model is designed to compete in the mid to late stages of the game's campaign, and can eat up tarmac like the best. It's also incredibly capable off-road, although it will bite if pushed too far. Download links for the World Racing game and this car are in the description below. If you do try these out, I hope that you enjoy the experience and win many races. World Racing's developer went out of business in 2014 and the game was consigned to the history books, but its sequel, World Racing 2, is still alive and well on Steam after a new publisher acquired the rights in 2022. I'd like to make this mod compatible with the more modern title at a later date. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like and feel free to subscribe for more sim content across various genres. Take care, and I'll see you next time.